He who began a good work in you will be faithful to complete it. If He began the work, then He started it anyway, right? Well, I don't know about you, but at my house, if I start something, I'm supposed to finish it, or it's going to sit there half done. God started it. God's going to finish it. Our job is to trust Him and to seek Him and to look for Him and to find out and let Him work that patience in us. When we get uncomfortable, go, hey, wait a minute, maybe I'm struggling against God. Quit giving Satan all the credit for what God's doing. Oh, Satan's attacking me. No, God's working something for your good and you don't like it and you don't know it. See the end at the beginning, let it go, and let God. Let God handle it. And you'll find that you can walk through your trials with a lot more peace. Knowing that God's working it, and not that Satan's attacking you. How are you going to feel with the whole mentality of, I'm being attacked? Well, I'm going to feel like something's working against me, and something's my enemy, and I'm going to get very vengeful and angry. But if I get the mentality or the truth, according to the Word, that God's working all things for my good, He'll never leave me or forsake me, He loves me with a never-ending love, and all those pluses, and we understand that, now we're not thinking we're being attacked by an enemy, we're being aided by our best friend. For our good, and we don't even like to hear it. Been confronted by a friend who cares enough to tell you you're being a jerk sometimes? I have. You've been confronted with somebody who says, man, I think you got a problem in this area. I think the alcohol's taken over. I have. I think the drugs are doing something crazy here. That's a real friend. You might want to listen to that one. But I don't want to hear that. I want to hear, hey, let's go have a good time. Well, I wanted to hear that all my life too, but it's not reality. It's an escape. But a real friend will be honest enough with you to love you enough to tell you the truth. And that's the way God is. And God's going, no, I need to change this. And by the way, if you've accepted Him in your life, and you brought that spirit into the temple, your body's the temple, right? Look what Jesus did when He entered the temple and all those money changers were in there. He didn't kick back and go, oh, someday you guys are going to have to leave. I don't think my dad likes this. He cleaned house. He started turning tables over. Look, this isn't going to happen. This is my Father's house. This is a house of prayer and worship. You're not going to be in here doing the stuff you think you can do in the world. If you've invited that spirit, you're going to have turmoil inside you because the spirit is warring against the flesh and the flesh is warring against the spirit. But guess what? God's going to be the victor. Here's your choice. You want to go peacefully or you want to go kicking and scratching and clawing? It's just like the real world when they're putting the cuffs on. You can go peacefully or you can try kicking the windshield out, but you're going. You're going. God's will be done. And He who started the work is going to be faithful to complete it. For His good? No, for your good. For your good. Give up. Let go. Okay, God, I need patience. Go ahead and work it. Oh, don't pray for patience. Why not? God wants me to have patience. Don't tell me how to pray. That's the way I feel about it. Don't tell me what to not do. God says patience is the fruit of the Spirit. Why would I not want that? Joy, patience, love, kindness, all those things are things that I've yearned for all my life. Just because I don't have them doesn't mean I have to get mad. It means I got to start trusting somebody different than myself because my job, my plan ain't working. Moms need wisdom. James 1:5. If any of you needs wisdom, this isn't just moms, by the way. If any of you need wisdom, you should ask God for it. He is generous and enjoys giving it to all people. So He will give you wisdom. Now, give you wisdom. That sounds like a gift. He will give you wisdom if you ask for it. That's pretty cool. God help me grow another brain cell. I need one desperately. Moms need validation. Moms need validation. In Proverbs, her children arise and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praises her. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Give her your reward she has earned, and let her works bring her praise at the city gates. I know you moms know how hard it is to be a mom. But do us guys really? We go off to the office, we might be digging ditches, we might be running equipment, we might be sitting at a desk, we might be answering the phone, we might have all the stresses of the world on our shoulder, and we really don't take the time to see the 24/7 job that moms have, that are constant and highly important for their children. Highly important. You do a great job, honey. You might not do it the way I want to, or the way I think, but if you did it my way, you wouldn't be you, you'd be me. It's a quote from my wife. If I did it the way you do it, I wouldn't be me, I'd be you. I used to hate hearing that, but I found out it's true. And it helps me to get rid of my expectations of everybody else, because I know the best way to do everything. Don't you? Why are you doing it like that? You should do it like this. Really? Who told you? I've found out there's lots of ways to skin a cat. Not that we're going to do it here. Animal activist, it was just a... Moms need communication. Moms need communication. In Ephesians, do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. We call it in our Alpha series, life words and death words. Listen to what spews out of your mouth to your loved ones. Pay attention to it sometime. It can be pretty horrible. Maybe not the words, how about this one? The intonation, or the attitude behind it. Oh, great job, honey. That's not encouragement. Glenn, where is the Englishman? Hey, get away from that sports center. The Englishman. He says brilliant all the time. It's brilliant. It's just an expression over in England, right? Every time I hear brilliant, I hear the sarcasm of my dad. Oh, brilliant. What'd you do that for? Brilliant. You know, it's just a haunting little thing back here. Kind of like that word we're going to get to in a minute. Moms need rest. Moms need rest. Then Jesus said, come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. I ask this an awful lot in counseling sessions when I hear people complaining about the wiles and the ways of the world and how tired they are from life. And I'll just ask them flat out, are you tired? Have you had enough? Aren't you tired and worn out? Yeah. Well, listen to what it says in Matthew. Come to me, all of you who are, my version, weary and heavy laden, and I'll give you rest. Well, hey, wait a minute. Maybe I'm struggling against God. Quit giving Satan all the credit for what God's doing. Oh, Satan's attacking me. No, God's working something for your good, and you don't like it, and you don't know it.